What is up, boys and girls, and welcome back. It's AppleByte, like always, with some more Evolve for you guys. And this time we have kind of a special treat. This is after the balance patch. So as you know, the Evolve released a patch that gave some nerfs, gave some buffs, and one of the characters that I really like, but was never really that good compared to the other medics, is Val. Val's healing gun was so slow to heal. Compared to Lazarus, who could revive a teammate at almost full HP with no strikes, compared to Kyra, who could out heal Val and heal multiple allies. Val was just, it was really underwhelming what her healing could do. So for the patch, they actually increased the healing rate by, I think, 20%. Your med gun does run out of ammo. It uses up fuel, and that depletes 2.5 times faster. So your med gun does deplete significantly faster than it used to. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Other than that, Val's trank gun now highlights the monster for 10 seconds, highlights and slows the monsters for 10 seconds. Now, this isn't really new because the Wraith, when you use Val against the Wraith, Val's trank gun actually highlighted the monster for 10 seconds. However, this time around, it was only specifically for the Wraith. This time around, all monsters will be tranked the exact same time, and for the, they'll get slowed and highlighted for those 10 seconds. Other than that, I think Val, I don't see anything different. I might have to go back and read the patch notes and let you guys know, but those are on 2K's website. So if you want to check those out for yourself, make sure to go to their website and look at the facts straight up. Other than that, do we have anyone else on our team that potentially has a perk or like a buff or nerf? Farnell, for the most part, I think didn't really get a nerf. Hank did not get changed at all either. And I think that maybe Abe stasis grenades, he throws them slower, or they have a decreased time on them. I'm actually not sure. I know they definitely tweaked Abe just a little bit. Not too bad. But anyways, back to the match. We are facing off against a Goliath, and this was my first match as Val in a very, 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 very long time. Like I said, between all the medics, I definitely preferred Kyra or Laz over Val. So I didn't really tend to use her. I haven't used her basically since I got, Lazarus unlocked, which doesn't take that long, maybe an hour or two. So it's been a really, really long time since I played Val. It's a little bit tricky. I noticed that Val does need a little bit more accuracy in her hits. She doesn't really, like Laz, he has his silence sniper, but it's so fast, and you can shoot so many rounds that you don't really have to worry about aim. Where Val, she's very, pinpoint. You can see that when I go and use the trank or the sniper rifle, it does require me to basically aim right on the dot, especially the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle has to be super precise, but it does give you a sweet ×2 damage bonus when you hit that spot. I think if you get a headshot, it might be ×3. I don't think it goes all the way to ×4, because I think that would be a little bit too much. But anyways, there's that. We were able to get the dome down on a stage 1 Goliath, but he was able to escape, and you can see that Abe actually tracked him, which is nice. Right here, I'm just healing up, and it's funny because like this whole time when I was using my med gun, I was like, okay, let me use my med gun, and yeah, it does heal significantly better, and I think it definitely boosts Val in the medic ranking. She might still be the third place medic. So you could debate on whether Laz or Kyra is better. It depends on your team. It depends on your playing style. But I think both Laz and Kyra are still a notch above Val. But Val is pretty dope. I use the 100% weapon switch or item switch perk, which allowed me to really just go from sniper to trank to med gun really quickly. And it's kind of weird because with Kyra, yeah, use your acceleration field, but you don't really have to use it. Like, it's not a weapon that you have to use. You just kind of click it and it's automatic, whether you have your healing grenades or fire or napalm grenades out. Napalm grenades don't really do anything, so unless when you're Kyra, what I'm trying to say is you're using your acceleration field, you're using your healing burst, which are both not really items, they're more like abilities. And all you use with Kyra really is your healing grenades. Now with Val, it's so weird because like I'm constantly switching from sniper rifle to trank to med gun. Like during battle, like okay, I'm like right here. You can see I'm checking. You need to make sure that your teammates are all right, and I see that all of them are doing decent on health. Parnell is losing a little bit of health because of his super soldier ability. But other than that, you can see right there, Trank right here. I switched to Sniper. I'm trying to get a soft spot on him. And I love Val's versatility, and it's just interesting. It makes me think more. It's like, okay, should I Trank now? Should I put a spot now? Like, it really, you're just constantly changing what you're doing. And I think maybe Val is probably the most combat heavy medic. I think her sniper rifle does allow your team to do significant damage, and with the trank gun allows your team to really play an aggressive chasing game against any monster really. So that's great. And yeah, we domed the monster again at stage 1, so that's the second dome. That's really strange, but now that I'm playing, I'm not saying I'm like a pro or even close to that, but what I'm noticing more and more as I keep playing Evolve and I keep ranking up and, I'm allowed to play with the quote-unquote big boys now, I guess, is that Monster gets significantly harder to play against high-level opponents. This match was actually pretty awkward, and I think I played a little bit sloppy, but that's mostly because I don't know. When I play Evolve, I usually play with at least one friend, because I don't like playing Monster. So just playing with one friend guarantees I don't play Monster. But aside from that, playing with friends allows me to be more concentrated. I'm like talking, we're conversating. They allow me to position myself better. Like just talking to your team allows me to play better. And this match, everyone was dead silent, which was the most awkward game I played in a really, really long time. I just jumped into a random lobby with random people that I don't know, and none of them use mics, which is really weird. People that are still playing Evolve, the very small number of people that are still playing Evolve, usually have mics because they are, they like Evolve. The people are still playing it, enjoy it, and you do get the most enjoyment out of conversing with other human beings, basically. But anyways, you can see there I tranked the Goliath. I keep tracking him. I'm like right there. I could have sworn I like hit him like constantly. I probably hit him at least like 2 or 3 times while he was climbing that wall. Yet his highlight, his slow duration was immediately disappeared once he climbed the wall, which makes me think maybe when you hit, now correct me if I'm wrong on this, but when I hit a monster with a trank, those seconds have to deplete before I could put another trank in them. I don't think I could put like, I shoot the Goliath with a trank, he's tranked for 10 seconds, he has 6 seconds left on the trank, and if I shoot him again, it resets to 10 seconds, or even, you add an extra 10 seconds on top of that. That's not how it works. I think you have to wait for the whole 10 seconds to deplete, and then you can shoot him again to kind of reapply the trank to the monster. We can see here, we're actually pretty damn spread out, which is really bad. If the monster came after me and was able to pounce me, I would really be in trouble because of the fact that, well, you know, I'm by myself and I wouldn't have anyone to really free me from his pounce attack. The assault was really hyper aggressive. Like, this assault did a bunch of damage. I think by the end of this match, he said something like, oh, I did like 30 something damage with my shotgun, which is a staggering amount of damage. Just like absolutely bonkers. But anyways, I'm checking over here. I'm like, okay, the monster might be hiding in one of these things. I feel like people don't usually check them. I got hit by Reavers there, which are pretty damn annoying. And I'm like, all right, you guys want to fight? And I shoot like right in between them there too, which sucks. The monster was able to stage up to stage 2, which not too worried. The team I did play with, you know, we have Hank, which is always a good support to have. You know, I'm confident in my medic abilities. Parnell is probably the best. Assault now, he is the most constant assault. He did not get any nerfs or buffs during the update, I believe. But Markov, who I personally thought was the best assault, did get a nerf. His mines do 10 to 20% more less damage, not more, less damage. They take longer to set, and apart from that, I think that's basically it. But the mines, that was his major crutch. Not clutch, crutch. When it came to Markov's mines did a staggering amount of damage, and that really was able to kind of push him over the top compared to other assaults. But you know, we'll see. This is the first game I actually played, you know, after the update. So the only one I got to try out was Val. I will make more videos on different classes soon, I hope. But the new classes are coming out within, well, less than a week at this point, and I do have them ordered, or I did buy the season pass to get all 4 of them, so I will be showcasing all of those new hunters. So if you want to stick around, make sure to subscribe, and if you like the video, make sure to leave a like. Anyways, as you can see here, I'm still all alone. I think I actually have maybe my support behind me, but I'm actually not 100% sure. I need to heal up Parnell here. I think he picked up the buff. I think that's a damage output buff, and it is awesome. Sweet. And the monster ate one of Abe's tracking darts, which is actually really awesome. That's probably one of the biggest complaints I have with Abe, is just that his early game trapping is kind of weak. You know, if you have sight of the monster, of course you could track him, and then it's basically, you know, mouse and cat game. I don't know, whatever. So you're basically just chase the monster. You know, you reinstate the tracking dart every now and then. That's all good, but you know, for him to actually get sight on the monster early on is kind of difficult, especially since you don't know which way the monster went. And the chances of a monster eating one of your tranks are actually pretty damn low, in my opinion. So, you know, he's not. I mean, he's up there when it comes to you know, dealing damage and all that. His stasis grenades are actually really good, also. But other than that, I mean, there's not really that much to him. Nothing that could really kind of set him apart. Now, I was really taken by surprise by that rock throw, because his monster was totally looking in a different direction when he threw that rock. I thought he was gonna aim it at my other teammates, but he just turns around, hits me in the face with it, and I'm like, okay, like it was just really weird. I don't think I've seen a monster do that, at least not in recent memory. So like I said, it took me by surprise. I was able to get a backup who went down. I'm low on HP. Hank is doing a great job shielding me. I'm healing up Parnell right now. The monster, we're all spread out, so it's really hard for the monster to kind of target some of us out. Like I said, he's doing a really good job with the shield. I really enjoy it. I'm taking some of his, or most of his aggro, but I'm perfectly safe. You can see here I'm tranking, making him a little bit slower. He still has his shield on me, like a good support, like a good Hank. Man, a good Hank could take your team a long way. And I'm trying to trank the monster, but I kind of lose sight of him since he went, or he knocked that tree down. I kind of like, he kind of blocked my vision there. But
No, chase him back there. Chase him behind there. Rock barrage incoming. You gotta flush him out because he's just gonna stay there if we all go the same way.
my team is completely right here. We do have to flush him out because if we all come from one side, he could easily sniff us out and then just head the other way, which is what we don't want to happen. Knocked down that tree again. So we ended up splitting into twos, and I just happened to be with the support. I think our support gets hit. No. Right here. Yeah, we both get hit by the freaking leap smash there. I trank him to slow him down a little bit, wait for our teammates to come up. I tried getting a little quick scope right there, or no scope hit there, and I miss, and then I get hit with the rock throw, which I should have been able to dodge in all honesty. But it was, like I said, it was a lack of concentration in my opinion, and we'll just continue onward. I have a strike. I think our Trapper has a strike, but other than that, our team is looking fairly good. Nothing really to complain about. The monster is still stage 2, and you can see that the timer has come up for the round to end. So if he decides to disengage and level up and get his armor, he might run out of time. Like, in all honesty, our assault got hit with a rock throw, healing him up right quick. And like I said, the increased healing in Val's med gun makes a big difference. She's actually a good healer now, which is what a medic needs to be. That's her class. Now I'm really interested to see how Slime does, which is a new medic who has he has healing drones. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Supposedly they stick onto a hunter on your team. They get healed, like it's kind of like health regen, and once they get hit, the drones stop healing them and they come back to Slime. Other than that, he has a increased radius on his heal burst, which is interesting. I'm wondering how big that heal burst radius actually is. And then he has a really cool weapon, which is called the leech gun, that allows him to hit the monster. I'm not sure if it does damage, but it supposedly drains the monster of energy, and it recharges your heal burst faster. Now you could use this on the monster, or you could use it on simple wildlife, which is really awesome. And his last skill, I'm not sure how important it's gonna play into the game, but he has this, I think it's called a spore gun, where you can basically make a mist. I'm not sure if you point it and then you make the mist wherever you point, or if it's a mist that travels with your team, but the hunters that are in the mist cannot be sniffed out. So if the monster decides to try to, you know, he's hiding in a bush, or he's kind of like smelling around to make sure you're not close, you can actually sneak up on him with the spore gun, which is actually pretty awesome. I'm a big, I'm not gonna say I'm a big fan. I was gonna say I was a big fan, but that would be lying. I'm curious to see how that's gonna play, how that's gonna change the game, how it's gonna be used as a strategy, basically. Right here, I trank the monster. The monster is stage 3. He has 22 seconds to either finish us off or lose, basically. He can also go after the power relay. The part attack, I think attacking the power relay actually does it actually does stop the timer. Right there, I do a little, like, a nice little jump back, and then I was able to jump back onto the platform that I was on. Good shield by the support once again. I'm healing our assault. Putting the trank dart, or tranking the monster. Man, I'm tripping over my own words here. To slow him down a little bit, putting some points on him, which is nice. And I want to heal Hank. Now the hardest part about Val is that with Kyra, yeah, you kind of need a line of sight, but not really. You just have to have a I don't know. It's like, since it has a lob, you can kind of just lob them in there and heal your teammates. But with Val, it's really important to have, you know, a good look at your teammates, because you cannot heal a teammate without looking directly at them. Basically, a perfectly good line of sight. I go down, but it doesn't really matter. Our team was able to finish off the job, and that is a win. I'm a big fan of the Val changes. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And like always, boys and girls, thank you so very much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Johnny.